Shall we rise for His Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State?
Thank you. Please sit down.
Biological Science in 1992 and was commissioned into Nigerian Army Corps of Infantry in 1993. In Sierra Leone, United Nations Mission in Liberia, Operation Polo Ship, Operation Deep Punch 1 and 2, Rescue Finale, Amne Fakat, and Operation Land, which include Distinguished Service Star, Fellow Defense College, Dada, Past Staff Course, Dada, Command. Regiment Signal Officer, Adjutant, and Sports Officer at the time. General Officer Commanding has served in various units and courses commensurate to his rank. He holds 2 master's degrees in political science, 1 in criminal justice, and a Doctor of Philosophy in international relations and strategic studies from the University of Calabar. He also is a graduate of Harvard Kennedy. Excellency, sir, we did.
For giving me the opportunity to be appointed at the 38th General Officer Commanding of 52 Division. I thank my boss, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Dada, for having that confidence in me to be given this honorable task of ensuring and restoring peace and improving the security in the 5 southeastern states and Cross River states. Your Excellency, it is customary when you take over a new command, you appraise yourself with the environment and the people, the stakeholders in that environment, so that you will learn from them. This popular saying, follow the person that knows the road. So it's in that wise that having taken over for about a month now, yes, we've met unofficially. My task will not be easy without meeting the Chief Security Officer of the states. And Your Excellency, that's why I felt it necessary that I needed to come around and pay do my familiarization visit to your office and know what are the issues that we need to sort out to see how I can implement the mandate that has been handed over to me by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Dada, Nigerian Army Enugu. So I'm not unaware of the numerous support the state has been extending to the Nigerian Army and in particular 82 Division Nigerian Army. I want to also use this opportunity to appreciate you, appreciate the good people of Enugu for the support, and we can only succeed if we all work together. So it's also one of the reasons why I'm here. The government of Enugu State, shared by you or led by you, have been doing so much to make sure all the security agencies and the services work together. It is also my desire, and it's also the mandate that has been handed over to me to ensure I continue with that synergy and improve on it. So, Your Excellency, I know there are some challenges that have been happening or that we have in Enugu State, so also with other southeastern states. But I want to believe, while we discussed earlier, there is no doubt there is an improvement over the last 2-3 weeks. And I can only assure you, sir, with the support of my boss, Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Defense Staff, that things can only get better. So it's on this note I just felt me and my team, we should just come and familiarize ourselves with you and seek for your further support and that of the good people of Enugu State, as well as the traditional rulers, so that peace will be returned. Together we can return peace to the state and other southeastern states. And I believe, I have no doubt from the interaction we've had up to now, that that will be done. On this note, I say thank you and God bless.
Thank you.
Professor Chidiobeoya.
Special advisors, senior special assistants, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me once again bid you welcome. I bid you welcome to Enugu State, the land of history. I'm sure, as you know, it is not by accident that your headquarters, 82 Div, is situated here in our land. So I say welcome to you to this very historic and consequential state of Enugu State. I also want to immediately put on record our profound appreciation and our immense gratitude for the support, dedication, and commitment we have continued to receive from the military, particularly the Army, in our quest to secure Enugu State and to have a peace and secure Enugu State. As you know, when we were campaigning, we told our people that we're going to grow this economy in an unprecedented manner. And we assured them that that growth is going to come from private sector investment. And one thing that is key is that the private sector investments will not happen if we do not have peace and security. So which is why when we took over, we immediately identified the challenges of insecurity as the big elephant in the room. We also recognized that the continual Monday's sit at home was not only creating this perception of insecurity in our region, but that it was doing so much damage to our psychology as a people, our social well-being, and our economy. So we moved against it. We made a pronouncement to put an end to the Monday's sit at home. I also want to put on record that we've enjoyed tremendous support, not only getting the various security agencies to buy into this end to sit at home, but in practice, getting them to deploy enough security to ensure that there is protection of lives and property, particularly with respect to the enforcers of these illegal Mondays and other days for that matter, sit at home. So we want to thank you because the sort of dedication and commitment we have witnessed in you, and we must also, by extension, express our profound gratitude to the Chief of Army Staff, because I'm sure he must have taken his time to select and to bring you to this region at this auspicious time. Just sitting back and listening to your intimidating CV, I have no doubt that it was not by error or by mistake that you were brought here, because your profile and your experience precede you. One can see from your track records that you are, well picked for this role at this time. So we thank the Chief immensely for this support and for making sure that we're having a man of your profile and experience working with us to solve these our insecurity challenges. We are also very grateful because what you have done over the period that you have been here is there for everyone to see. We can see that not only that we have been able to escort these big elephants out of our state, but I'm referring to the sit-at-home big elephant. We've been able to get that elephant out of our state, but we are also enjoying a relative peaceful and secured environment in our state today. And we know, and I'm sure you also know very well, that we cannot afford to take that for granted. We cannot at this point rest on our oars. We cannot assume that these opportunistic foe will just sit back and relax. You know that their modus operandi is for them to look for any opportunity to strike. And once they have successfully struck, they now go to the social media and start terrorizing our people. So whether that success is real or imaginary, it is so magnified in the social media space that we now have to also not just contend on the fiscal security challenges, we're also now dealing with some of these terrorists operating in the various social media spaces. So we are going to urge you and enjoin you and your team to remain vigilant, because it is not yet time for Huru. We're still at our highest alert level until we're completely sure that these guys are nowhere close to our city. And we believe with what we have seen so far that you have the character and the competence to bring that to bear. So we thank you so much for all that you're doing, all that you will continue to do. We want to, on our part, assure you that as government, we are going to continue to collaborate with you and other security agencies to ensure that we maintain this peace that we're enjoying in Enugu State and other states in the southeast. We believe that you cannot have sustainable development without peace and security. you can also not have peace and security without sustainable development. So the two are mutually reinforcing. And that's why if we're going to grow our economy from the current levels to the 30 billion level we're proposing, if we're going to eradicate poverty, create employment for our people, we need peace because we need investors to come. So on that note, I want to once again say welcome to you.
Deputy Governor of Enugu State. The Principal Secretary to the Governor.
Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah, we need a good photograph. Later, outside. Okay.